Happy Wednesday, everybody. Today we're going to focus on writing. We're going to go to narrative writing again, and I'll ask you a couple times a week to try to write a narrative story for me, and we can share it. You can send me pictures of your writing, and we can share them during our class meetings as well. So our writing goal is to write a strong personal narrative. And if you remember from the beginning of the year, we said that a personal narrative is a story about me. It has a beginning, a middle, and an end. And when we work on narrative writing, we want to focus on those small moments. So you can write about anything. If you want to write about going on a walk, you want to focus in on one event that happened on that walk and expand on that for your paragraph. So in first grade, we are expected to write about 5 sentences for our paragraphs, and we want to work on using transition words like first, next, then, finally, and we'll work on that in the next couple of weeks. I'll give suggestions for that as well. So I want to read a personal narrative to you so you can get an idea. This was written by a first grader last year. So this personal narrative says, my family moved to a new house last year. I was very sad to leave my old house. On the day we moved, I ran right up to my new bedroom. Then I looked out the back window. The backyard was beautiful. A giant oak tree and a pond were in my yard. I was so surprised and definitely not sad anymore. So in that personal narrative, you can clearly hear a beginning, a middle, and an end. And you can hear some transition words like then and next. And they're writing about that small moment of moving, about the time when they looked out their window and saw the backyard. They're not telling us about every single part about that, the move. You could write multiple different paragraphs about different parts of your move. Here's another example. I went to the ice cream shop. I had a vanilla cone. Next, I sat down to eat it. When I licked the cone, the scoop fell off in my lap. Then I cried because I was so sad. So again, that narrative writing has a beginning, a middle, and an end. You can hear transition words like next and then. And it's again writing about a small moment in time when the scoop fell off in their lap and they were sad. So for this week, we'll start working on those narrative writing. If you have, I did send home a notebook that you could write in. You could use your handwriting book. You can use regular blank paper. You can draw lines on it if you need to. You can use just a regular notebook like this as well for writing in whatever you're most comfortable with. But and if you want, you can mark down the page. So I like to put 8 X's down my page and draw a line, and always write the code date. And then you have a spot for a picture, so you could work on your picture spot here and write your narrative here. So go ahead and take a try writing a narrative, and maybe about something that you did this week or something you did today. And it doesn't have to be anything exciting. It can be just a small moment. Think about stretching that time out and telling me what happened first and next and last. And then you can share those with me, and I'll be sharing my writing with you as well in the next couple of days. Let's see, the other thing I wanted to touch base on is math. So again, working on those non-count by one strategies and mostly focusing on make a 10 strategy. So again, playing the bingo game, working on Dreambox 10 to 20 minutes a day. If you didn't do the problem of the day from yesterday, you can do that. And then today, if you have not picked up your packet at Roosevelt, remember the front doors are open from 8 to 5 every day. If you go anytime between those hours, you just walk in the very far, when you're looking at the front doors, walk in the very far left door. And then the packets, you'll see first grade. Mine are just paper clipped together. It's a small packet of math games and math pages. So if you would like to go get that packet, then you'll have this practice page as well. So it says Unit 6, Module 1, and the perfect page to go with what we're working on this week would be the first 2, which is page 38 and page 39. So it's working on that make 10 strategy, and you have a couple word problems to work on as well. So those 2 pages would go with this week's focus if you want to check that out. And again, tell your grown-ups if they have any questions or need any help, they can email me or text me or write on Teams. I get those notifications and check them often. Our next class meeting will be Thursday at 10 a.m. See you there. Bye.